to close out, I want to come back to you, having managed, and you're managing a large Gen Z team. So first, any call to action or advice as a boss who manages these young Gen Zs? That's my first part of the question. And the part two of the question, of course, is you've highlighted very beautifully all the things that a marketeer can do to attract Gen Z, to keep them, and what are some of their characteristics. Again, there, any advice or call to action from a marketeer to get Gen Zs on board? So two parts to the question: one as a boss, one as a marketeer.
So as a leader, I think it's very very important for you to understand this whole person paradigm. So you need to look at any Gen Z, and now I feel any person as such as a complete person. So it's not just about what they bring to office, but what are their other aspirations? What do they like to do? You need to spend some time understanding that, because Gen Zs especially would like to connect with you as a whole person. So they don't have this whole piece of this is how I am at work, this is how I am in office, and things like that. So that's very very important. The second piece is that we be very open to hear them, be very open to learn from them, and it needs to be a two-way communication. So one thing which I've noticed about Gen Zs are that if you ask them to give some feedback about you, they are very, very open and very precise about their feedback. And the expectation is that they would want you to act on it. So it's a great tool for you to continue to become better as an individual, as a leader. So that's the second piece. The third and very important aspect is uh, be very open to understand the aspirations of the Gen Z, which may not confine to the standards. So I can explain this with an example that
Yeah,
I had one
please.
of my team members who really wanted to be part of Europe, who wanted to go to Europe, and uh, and that was his goal. And it didn't matter that he's going probably at a band lower, or he may not get promoted or whatever it is. He wanted to go to Europe, and it's very important for you to start respecting these, and not be really surprised that how can you not take a promotion and maybe go to US, uh, but just want to go to Europe because you want to experience that lifestyle. You want to experience a different place, so you need to be open to such things. Yeah, so that's what, and genuine care for your team is paramount, irrespective of which generation you are dealing with. Now, moving to the second part of the question, that as a marketer, what are some of the things which I would recommend, or I would invite everybody to think about? It's a little bit of what I have talked earlier. We need to really listen to them. We really need to understand where they're coming from. We really need to communicate the purpose. Uh, we shouldn't assume what they want to know and what they don't want to know. So they are really interested in what the ingredients are. Is your beer all natural or not? Is the soap you're making, does it come from renewable source of energy or not? They are interested in that. So let's ask uh, and listen very very carefully what they want. And last is, I think rapid experimentation is very very important, because we also live in a world where maybe people don't know what they want. So you keep giving them certain things, they will use it, they'll give you feedback, and then you go back, improve on it. So that's again very important, and keep the communication channels open. Build setups, build infrastructure so that they can interact with your brand. And that's the only way they are going to give you feedback, and that's the only way we can improve as in a way custodians of brands.